guys, Rick Shaw here, and we have an update on our on our house. My wife is going back and forth with the workman there. She got their text message. So, and it looks like a lot of the paint stuff's getting done, but they're telling us now that the windows are in, but it's the last thing that goes in. Another fella told her that once they're getting all the electrical lights and plugs in now. There's minor bit of painting to go yet, so they're getting the fixtures in and all that kind of stuff. And then I understand it's only going to take a day to get the toilets and all that in, and then the windows will be the absolute last thing. Windows and the locks we're going to get with the key turnover. So that's, it's good news and bad news. Bad news is I don't know if we're going to be able to cross the border into that province, into Batangas province, to sign the papers, because it's signed there. So I don't know. Plus we have to do, there has to be a home inspection. I want to inspect it. We're gonna check the electric out real good, the plumbing. I don't want to get something wrong. I want to catch it right off the bat. I want to make sure everything's draining properly. I'm even going to go so far as bringing a hose and make sure that concrete in the back is draining properly. I'm going to spray the windows, make sure nothing leaking coming inside. I'm really going to check this place out. So, but I don't know, with this alphabet soup stuff they keep putting out, some places it's okay after the 7th, some it's all the way to the 30th of April. I definitely don't want to pay another month's rent here. It's all willy-nilly up in the air. Now, from what we're seeing, I watched Santa Claus in the Philippines. He's in Batangas now. He said pretty much that there's not a whole lot going on with, people being blocked from going like it was before. We didn't go out today, but if anybody else, expats that are here, or anybody here, let me know how it is, like Tropical Tim, let me know how it is in your area, how it is in different places. I'm not sure what's going on. We're trying to get a hold of the brother to see if he's able to pass from Laguna to Cavite here, because we live right on the border. It's not that far from us. And from San Jose to his house is only, I don't think it's, I seriously doubt it's a mile. I never measured it, but I do not think it's a complete mile. But right about a third of the way in the trip from San Jose to his house, there's a river there, and that's the border. That's where they had a checkpoint. So we're trying to get a hold of him and see if that's possible to go through there. I don't know. My neighbor now, I have a neighbor over here that goes to Batangas on a regular basis with his family. When I see him out, I don't go bang on his door or nothing, but when I see him out, I want to ask him if they're able to go down to Batangas to see. Because if it's the case and there's a signing, we'll take off. We'll take off and go as quickly as possible. We'll get Mama here to watch the kids and we'll go. I want to get this thing signed and done. We would do the signing and turnover. They're telling me this thing's going to be done like in no time. Windows are there, so I'll see if during this video I do have some pictures. It's funny the way this phone works now. It used to be I could go to all photos and it would have screenshots and photos I took and ones that were sent to Messenger and all this stuff. Now the only thing it'll allow me to put on these videos is screenshots. So I have to go through the pictures that were sent through Messenger or go through my camera stuff and screenshot those pictures in order to put them on this KineMaster. Another thing that happened since this last stupid update, KineMaster, I had a problem with it before from an update before where it puts my endings at the beginning and I got to drag them through the whole video to put them where I want them. Pain. Now it's doing something new. Today I did the video and it took just forever to get this thing done. I just was getting so frustrated with it, as if I need that. But right in the middle of putting things in there, I had a bunch of stuff I was going to put in there in the video, and then right out of the blue, out of nowhere, it just completely shut off. Well, then when I went back to KineMaster to pull it up, everything that I'd done was gone. I had to start over from the beginning. So that, that's getting a little frustrating. I'm not blaming the KineMaster site or anything else. I'm blaming this phone. And now also it doesn't want to. If I'm uploading the video, it took a couple hours today to upload this video. It would upload, and I have both SIM cards are topped off, so I got plenty of data, and I've lowered the bit rate and all this stuff down to where it's not using a whole gig on one video. And it would go so far, and then it would stop. I could look at it, and okay, it stopped. So I would have to switch over to another SIM card, the other SIM card, and then it would start going again. And then next time I check it, it would stop again. So then I'd have to switch back. So it took hours to upload this last video. I don't know how long this one's going to take. I really don't know. A lot of people in here. There's a lot of visitors in the area, so I know that the cells. I can walk over here and I can see a bunch of kids sitting on the porch, and they all got their phones in their face. Down over here, there's a bunch of people visiting. There's vehicles all over the place that aren't normally here, vans and stuff. Where people are coming in and visiting. I actually saw some kids over here. They were spreading out. They had sleeping bags and stuff that they were throwing up on the porch. So there's a bunch of them probably going to stay through Easter, I guess. But right now, that might be sucking up a lot of the bandwidth. And I didn't feel like going out to the to the area where we get good signal. We might go out tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see. I'd like to just test the waters and see how it looks, and then let you guys know what's going on. But right now, from what's happening right now here, it's a soft lockdown. It's not a hard lockdown. So, but if I hear any more news, I'll get back with you. And you guys, hey, hit up in the comments or hit me on the messenger or something. And let me know what's going on in your areas. I know I talked to Mike. I've been going back and forth with him. Haven't asked him specifically, Mike, but he's in Santiago. He hasn't really said anything that it was draconian. And then, of course, Santa Claus, I don't know the exact little area or barangay he is in Batangas, but he said his wife and them went out to the store and, just like before, like it was a couple weeks ago. So we'll see. None of the checkpoints are really being manned. I know I talked to the neighbor over here, and they had set up some more places. There's one over by the barangay where they set up something. It's not blocking the road. It's off to the side, and there's a bunch of guys sitting in there, but they're not stopping anybody. I don't know what the deal is. I saw some strangers driving through on motorbikes, kind of half in, half out of uniform, just sort of looking around. Don't know what that's about. The kids and I were playing. My son was racing his car over in the dirt. We're going to have to do some PM, and he crashed it a few times, and the one wheel is out. It stressed the suspension a little bit, so we're going to have to get in there. Not today, but tomorrow. We'll probably get to get in there and take it all apart and clean it up and adjust it. And we've got the tool set, and he's into it. He's like me. One thing about my boy, my oldest of the two, he's like me. He likes to take stuff apart and look and see what makes it tick. So I get a kick out of that. He's the most like me, and he's a good kid. And he wants to do it himself too. Right now, if we're doing anything charging, he does it. He takes the cars apart. His brother's remote control car, he takes it all apart with the screwdriver. Because if you leave the screw out of these battery compartments and you hit a bump, it just falls out. So we got to put the screw in. He's got his own tool set now. He knows what everything's called, and he knows how to take them apart, and he knows to put it back on there because he lost a screw. So I told him, hey, you can't be doing that. You can't be losing that. You have to put it back together even though there's no battery in there. So now his car is a lot better because all he has to do is pull the top off. I have him put the pins back in so that he doesn't lose them, because there's like those little pins, like they used to put on the old cars here to hold the hood down. He's got 4 of those holding the body on, which needs to be because it protects the car in a smash. And he just can basically plug into the little things. So that's cool. But he does the charging for his brothers and sisters stuff. He's the guy who wants to do that. He's my little mad scientist. We like to do that, and he likes to come and grab me sometimes in the morning if he's up and he wants to know what all the tools are again, and what you call them. He says, "Oh, I forgot. What's this one called again?" And it's just a joy for me to do that with him because he's learning. He's going to be so far ahead of other kids because I don't know a kid around here. If you show them a screwdriver, some of them don't know what that is, and other ones, they may say screwdriver but don't know what kind it is. I even gave them some history on the Phillips screwdriver. Looked it up online. Came in the Second World War to make manufacturing go quicker. I didn't know that. So that was kind of interesting. But it really is nice having being able to look up online. If we go over to where the water tower is, sometimes I get good signal. Today it wasn't so great, but other times, and Tim knows this, got to go over there. But hopefully his wife will get back in town and we can go visit with them if they get this over with. It just seems odd to me that they would stop allowing people to come into the country since they were doing all this quarantine stuff anyway. And if they go through quarantine and don't have anything, what's the point in stopping? Hi, Itchy, how you doing, buddy? It's our buddy Itchy. But I don't get it. And there's that poor old female over there. She's just full of mange and very sad about that. And I got a soft spot for her. We've been feeding her too and making sure she's got plenty of water. The pup over there, I don't know what happened, but I went over there to check on her and bring her some water a couple times today, and there's only 3 pups now. I don't know what happened to the other one. I didn't see it anywhere, so there's only 3 now, so I don't know what's up with that. But like I say, I'll get back with you guys, probably tomorrow and let you see what's going on. I don't know how long this one's going to take to load. As soon as I get it through the editing thing, we'll probably take a walk over this evening and see if it'll upload. I'll go to sleep and then wake up early and when all the kids are in bed. But I know last night got up and just took a little. Didn't go for a big walk, just up and down the street a few times and did some stretching and stuff like that. And there were kids still wide awake on the porch playing around at 2:30. So they still might be on their phones timing up. Maybe in the morning, we'll see. But don't forget to pray for each other, guys, and talk to the good Lord daily. Okay, Rick Shaw out.